7 Austin weather.
Hello friends, I'm Meteorologist Zack Shields. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel. For only the third time this month, we have a chance of rain in the forecast. And all the ingredients are coming together for a decent rain event, along with the possibility, it's a slight possibility, of some severe storms. We do have a cold front on the move as it charges eastbound. It's on a collision course with lots of Gulf moisture moving on in from the south. You probably noticed that moisture in the air the last couple of days. Well, this upper low, along with that front, you see that upper low spinning counterclockwise. As that pivots into Texas, it will accelerate the rising motion and turn those clouds into rainmakers and possibly a few thunderstorms. So we have the upper level energy. We have the front, which is the focal point, tapping into that Gulf moisture, and the coverage of rain increasing to numerous to widespread. And there's a slight chance that some of those storms could turn severe. And the main event's going to hold off until late this afternoon into the evening hours. Storms will start to fill in along that slow-moving front. And if the storms line up, damaging winds will be the main concern. We'll have to wait and see if individual supercells form ahead of that squall line. Those could be rotating and could lead to a few spin-ups, some tornado touchdowns here and there. And you can see how that line of storms really intensifies this evening. Storm Prediction Center is seeing the same thing. And they've placed much of central Texas under a slight risk for severe weather. It's a level 2 day out of 5. From Highway 281 out in the hill country, from Land Passes to Burnett, Marble Falls, Johnson City, Blanco, and points eastward out in the western hill country, just a marginal risk. So it's been a while since we've talked about severe weather. So what does a slight risk for severe storms mean? The coverage, isolated, scattered, could last for a few hours. Damaging winds, large hail, the main concerns. Tornado threat still low, but we can't rule it out. Plus, there's going to be lots of lightning. The number one threat within some of these storms will be the damaging wind threat. If it's a squall line, a line of storms, 60 to 70 miles per hour will keep the hail threat low at the present time. And we're not expecting any flooding rains because this is going to be a quick hitting system and the rain rates won't be out of control. Yes, we may have some ponding on the roadways, but no low-lying flash flooding. Now, this is interesting, though. The Storm Prediction Center is thinking there's enough wind shear, winds turning with height, that some of these storms that bubble up in advance of the squall line east of I-35 could turn tornadic. And that's the shade of brown here. Now, it's only a 5% chance from Houston to Huntsville, Bryan-College Station, or eastern counties along Highway 77. But some of the computer weather models are showing that wind shear in place. You see the green arrows on the map? That's that low-level wind coming in from the Gulf near the ground. Up above, in advance of that upper low, we have a southwesterly component to the wind. So the winds start to turn. You get that natural rotation in the atmosphere embedded in some of those storms, and you get that rotation updraft, and you could get a tornado touchdown. Again, the threat is still low. We just can't rule it out. We never want the severe weather, but we need the rain. And all 4 computer weather models show a decent amount, not a drought-busting rain. Keep in mind, we need 10 to 16 inches of rain to get us back to normal and erase the drought. That is not going to happen with this system. In fact, out in the hill country where we desperately need the rain, not much. It looks like the highest totals will occur from I-35 eastward if those storms get going. So a really good chance of rain today, and then behind the front, back to the sunny, beautiful weather Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, before the next system arrives coming up on Friday. And there it is. Since we don't have that blocking high out west, this next low will make a direct hit on us, and the strong winds and the storm threat will increase again on Friday. You add up those 2 storm systems, the National Weather Service is thinking that much of central Texas could pick up over an inch of rain. So if you don't get enough rain in your neighborhood today and tonight, we have another opportunity on Friday. Very strong wind out of the south in advance of that upper low. That's trying to signal some big weather changes are on the way. We'll have wind gusts 15 to 25. That's a warm, humid breeze. And then winds and change behind the front starting tonight going into tomorrow morning, where we could have wind gusts 25 to 35 miles per hour. This will open the door for that fall feel to make a comeback. And it's going to feel more like late October. Not only is that wind going to cool us off, it's really going to dry out the air. The problem is it could enhance the wildfire risk. Not on Monday, but for Tuesday. As the rain turns off, The air dries out. We have wind gusts up there 30 to 40 miles per hour. Much of central Texas high to very high wildfire risk. Make sure you download our free Fox 7 weather app to get the latest weather alerts right on your smartphone. So never leave the weather behind. And if you have an alert for your neighborhood, then check out the interactive radar to see what's happening and see within the storm what it's going to do. And also stay connected on social media. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, Zack Shields on Fox 7. Thanks for checking out the Fox 7 Austin YouTube channel. Stay weather aware.